Hello, my name is Agatha, and this is a review for the Goddesses knowledge cards, Goddesses knowledge cards, and they are 48 cards, beautiful cards, painted by Susan Seddon Boulet, and the writings and the text is by Michael Babcock. It came in this little thingy, this little box. The editor of it's Pomegranate Communications Inc. And you can go to the site, which is www.pomegranate.com. I actually got these from Book Depository, and they cost me. Do you know how much they cost me? €9.12. I love Book Depository. I really do. I really recommend it. I usually, whenever I have money in my PayPal account, that's what I use. So you can use your PayPal account to pay in Book Depository. There's other ways of paying, also other payment methods, and I actually think that as I record this video, this is the 16th of December 2016. It's a little bit cheaper than I think it's €9, but these cards are beautiful. These are 48 cards, beautiful, and behind you can see the text. So you don't have to use this as an oracle card, as an oracle deck, because actually this is not called an oracle deck. These are Goddesses knowledge cards. Okay, I'm gonna read from behind. It's 48 goddesses from Greek, Roman, Celtic, Native American, Egyptian, Middle Eastern, and Scandinavian mythologies, among others. So it's goddesses from all over the world are gathered in this deck of knowledge cards. Notice this. Notice this is not called an oracle deck. To enhance our understanding of the role of the feminine deity from ancient history to the present day. In learning about goddesses, this is to help us learn about goddesses in our human history. From different cultures, we can recognize these archetypes as part of ourselves, allowing us a clearer vision of our strengths and weaknesses, and giving us a common thread, a link to the collective unconscious. Okay? Susan Seddon Boulet's magnificent goddess paintings have long been favored by mythologists and art lovers alike. You can be an art lover. You can be, let's say, an atheist, or not necessarily. And you can use these cards. This is not necessarily oracle cards. Okay, you can use this. You can use this as a way to practice your artistic abilities, to get inspired by another artist's point of view, another artist's talent. And with Michael Babcock's insightful text, these cards offer a brilliant vision of the worldwide pantheon of goddesses. I'm going to use this as an oracle deck. Yes, but I also want to learn how to paint better, because my painting abilities, my drawing abilities, they're bad. And these are beautiful. These are 48 cards. I cannot believe this cost me €9. I really can't. Honestly, I think asking for €40 for this, it would be like at least that. So if you have the ability to use Book Depository, I really recommend, I really do, that you get these cards. So I'm going to show you a few. I'm not going to show all of them. This is the Sphinx. Look how beautiful it is. And behind there's the text. The Sphinx is an ancient moon goddess, the goddess of birth and death, part animal, part human. So, moving on. I'm not going to show all of it, okay? This is Ixchel, I don't know how to say this, is the ancient Mayan moon goddess who reigned supreme throughout the Yucatan Peninsula in southern Mexico and as far south as El Salvador for more than a millennium. Okay? She is also called the Queen, our Mother, the White Lady, and the Goddess of Becoming. You can use these cards just to learn more about human history in the mythology of different cultures. For instance, you don't have to use this as oracle cards. You really don't. Look how beautiful. Look this one. This one is the Spider Woman. Look at the talent of this woman. This is Fortuna. The Roman goddess Fortuna was the same as an earlier Italian goddess who presided over the earth's abundance and controlled the destiny of all human beings. I'm not reading everything, okay? I'm just reading a part. Look how beautiful. I wish I knew how to paint like this. I really do. This is a gift. This is a wonderful gift. To me, of course, but to all of us. You know, the fact that these cards exist, the fact that someone makes such beautiful paintings. When I say it's a gift for all humankind to know this type of talent exists. Themis is one of the oldest and most revered of the Greek goddesses. The daughter of Gaia, the earth goddess, Themis is the mother of the three fates who determine the destiny of all mortals and gods. Wow. So, I'm going to show you a few more. Venus. This is Cautes, and this it's a moon goddess again. It's a rabbit. This one, oh, Selene, Queen of the starlit heavens, is the ancient Greek goddess of the moon. This is so beautiful. Isis and Osiris. Look at this. Look at how beautiful this is. In the ancient Egypt, Isis was among the oldest of the goddesses. Isis is the goddess, the mother and giver of all life. A moon goddess, she gives birth to the sun, creates and sustains all life, and is the savior of all people. And Osiris was her brother and her husband. Hera. Ooh, look at this. Bast. Or Bastet, or Pasht, I don't know how to say this, was the Egyptian goddess who appeared in cat form. Look at the talent of this woman. Oh my God. Just to be inspired, you know, this is Hathor, by her paintings. Even if you're a writer, you can use these cards as a source of inspiration. The changing woman. This is the Lady of the Lake. Ooh. Oh, I'm sorry. The Lady of the Lake. The mysterious Celtic goddess. It's Psyche. Psyche. This is not a goddess. She was human and she gained immortality. I am obsessed with the Psyche story. I love this story. I love it. I love it so much. So I'm going to read from the text behind. The story of Psyche tells of a mortal human taken to a mysterious castle to be married to a fierce dragon. Her husband comes to her in the middle of the night and she falls in love with him, told that she must never look upon his face. She disobeys and finds that her husband is really Eros, the god of love. When he awakes, he flees away, leaving her forever. Psyche roams far and wide trying to find Eros. She goes to his mother, Aphrodite, who gives her 4 tasks to complete, each seemingly impossible. The final task requires her to descend into Hades and retrieve a box of beauty. Through the process of meeting the challenges of her tasks and integrating her experiences, Psyche grows from an innocent young girl into a mature goddess, actually into a mature woman. She was not a goddess yet. Psyche is a rich reminder of our imperative to grow. She reminds us that the process of life takes us into dark places as well as light, just as the butterfly emerges from the dark chrysalis into the light. She becomes a goddess when when her husband comes into her rescue. She is given immortality after she accomplishes all of these tasks, the last one with the help of her husband. And she actually is immortal, but she didn't start out as immortal. She started out as a human. Psyche means soul and also means butterfly, if I'm not mistaken. Other cards that I can show you. Aphrodite, I'm sorry. Oh, this is beautiful. Morgan Le Fay. So, let's do a tiny little reading for all of us and see if this resonates with you. What is the advice of the goddess, of whatever goddess? What goddess will appear to you, and pick A or B, A or B. What goddess will appear to you to give you an advice at this point of your life? So, you don't have to have a question in your mind. You can have a question in your mind, but not necessarily. And let's see what goddess appears to you, shows up to help you, guide you at this point in your life. It doesn't matter when you see this video. I'm recording in December 2016. You can see this video 2 years from now, 10 years from now, even 100 years from now, if this still survives in whatever form. If you stumbled upon this video now, it means it's important for you to hear this message. What is the message of the goddess to you at this particular moment in your life? Let's see. Pick A or B. A or B. Okay. A and B. Ooh. Let's see. If you picked A, the goddess that showed up for you is the triple goddess. The triple goddess, the original trinity, symbolizes the 3 faces of the great goddess and is the earliest representation of her division into multiplicity. The goddess with 3 faces is a universal motif from worldwide. This is interesting. The triple goddess is intimately associated with the changing phases of the moon. Just as the moon transforms from one phase to another, the great goddess moves among her many roles. How does this apply to you? I'm not going to tell you anything, I'm just asking questions. Her 3 faces are usually Virgin, Mother, and Crone. Virgin representing the strong, self-defined goddess. Mother representing the nurturing goddess as source of all nourishment, and Crone representing the goddess of death and transformation. This symbolism embraces the role of the goddess in all phases of existence, from birth through death to rebirth. The triple goddess reminds us of our sacredness regardless of our age and function in life. This is the most important thing, I would say. I'm going to repeat it. The triple goddess reminds us of our sacredness regardless of our age or function in life. I think you needed to hear this message, whomever you are, whomever was it who picked A. She reminds us that despite her many forms, there is one goddess always present and always sacred. This is interesting. Now, if you picked B, what is the card for you? It's a very naked card, very naked person. It's Venus. You got the card Venus. Ooh. Venus is let's see if you can see it all. Venus is the Roman goddess of grace and love, called Aphrodite by the Greeks. She evolved from an early Italian nature goddess, a bringer of spring, blooms and vines, a goddess of growth and the beauty of nature. The goddess of desire, Venus was the irresistible personification of both physical and spiritual love. I think this is important. Physical and spiritual love, both, not just one. She gave her name to the second planet of the dawn and dusk, as did her sister goddesses Inanna in Sumeria and Ishtar in Babylonia. The story of Venus' birth tells us how she arose naked from the sea, the source of all life, primordial creation, and a symbol of both the collective unconscious and eternity. It is a wonderful image for the emergence of a young woman into her full femininity. Venus is a striking affirmation of the love of beauty and the pleasure of the senses. Risen from the sea, she is a guide through both the stormy and calm waters of our physical desires and emotions. This is wonderful. So, 17 minutes of a review. My God. I hope you like this. I really truly do recommend these cards. They are beautiful. You don't have to use them as oracle cards. You can use them as knowledge cards, as they are named. You can use them as a source of inspiration. If you are a writer, if you are an artist of some kind, this is absolutely beautiful, okay? And that's it. This is my review. Honestly, €9, it's nothing. If you can afford it, go to bookdepository.com and just buy a deck, okay? That's it. Bye-bye.